Hey, Green Crew! Picture this. The TD Garden absolutely electric, but with twists that had us all biting our nails. I'm buzzing with excitement today because the Boston Celtics are putting on a roller coaster show straight out of a blockbuster movie. A new star who started stumbling hard but erupted in the end. And another bombshell screaming long-term stability for the reigning champs. Is this gonna ignite our defense or throw the whole system into chaos? You won't believe what we've got lined up. So grab a seat, smash that like, and let's dive right into the news. What do you think's gonna go down in this wild season? Man, what a relief to see the TD Garden lighting up again after that hard-fought win over the Pelicans. But let's get real. Anthony Simons, the guy we snagged in the offseason to be our bench scorer, kicked off this season like a rocket with a busted engine. Get this. In the first 3 games, the Celtics' net rating with him on the floor was minus 15.5 per 100 possessions. That's the team sinking whenever he checked in, while without him, we were plus 6.2. I was sitting here thinking, did we mess up? Ant came over from Portland as a ready-made scorer, but it looks like Mazzulla's system hasn't clicked yet. The fans on social were losing it, like, bench Simons deep, go full-time Pritchard. And it wasn't just stats. In New Orleans, he was minus 10 in the first half of a game we led by 11. Felt like the Pelicans were eating us alive every time Ant touched the ball. I was stressing big time, bro, because without Tatum sidelined, we need everyone stepping up from jump. But then, the fourth quarter hit, and everything flipped upside down. Simons went nuclear. 12 points just in that frame, with 3 triples that looked like heat-seeking missiles. Overall, 25 points. 6 boards, 9 of 17 shooting, and 6 of 13 from deep. From minus 10 at the half to plus 9 for the game. That's the Ant we dreamed of. The dude who in 2021-22 turned games for the Blazers with those unguardable pull-ups. Jason Tatum, JT himself, crashed Abby Chin's post-game interview and dropped, "That's the Ant I know." Chills, man. Tatum, who's easing back from that Achilles tweak, already sees the upside. But let's break it down strategically. Why the slow start? In Portland, Simons was the ball-dominant guy, creating everything solo. Here, with White, Pritchard, and Brown running the show, he's gotta adjust to off-ball movement, cutting, and spotting up. He even said in his presser, "It's different. In Boston, I have to find my rhythm without the ball all the time." And check the defense. This year, he's holding opponents to 31% shooting as the closest defender. Mazzulla's shaping him, demanding effort on both ends. Imagine the impact. If Simons turns into this consistent 20-plus bench scorer with bursts like that, our rotation becomes a killer weapon. We've seen what he does when he heats up, rebounds, dimes flowing, and D that suffocates. Fans are split, some loving it like, finally, Ant woke up. Others skeptical, one game. What if he dips back to minus 15? I'm optimistic because this shows the adjustments happening. Without Porzingis and Holiday from the off-season trades, depth is everything, and Simons could be the X-factor for playoffs. But if he can't sustain, pressure ramps up on Mazzulla. Meanwhile, the 122-90 dub was our first breather, with Minot and Quetta shining too. That fourth quarter Simons is what we need to flip close ones. Stay tuned, because this wasn't even the day's biggest shock. What's coming next will have you even more hyped for the green future. And that wasn't even the day's wildest part. Because while we're freaking out over Simons catching fire in the fourth, the Celtics front office just dropped a statement louder than any splash 3, total stability at the helm. Picture it, Joe Mazzulla, the 37-year-old with a championship ring and 2 60-win seasons already under his belt, just inked a 6-year extension, per Mark Stein. 6. Like the deal Brad Stevens got when he left college to become head coach in 2013. We only knew multi-year from the team, but now it's clear. Boston locked Mazzulla in through roughly 2031. Man, this is a slap to anyone doubting the front office vision. Remember last year, post-title, all that chatter about, what if he can't repeat? Yeah, .731 win rate over 249 games. Second best in NBA history. Only behind Phil Jackson in small samples. Sure, longevity matters. Red Auerbach and Pat Riley have thousands of games. But at 37, Mazzulla's the youngest to win finals as head coach since Bill Russell in '68. This ain't luck. It's the system. And the system is him. Socials blowing up. Some yelling, Mazzulla's the new Auerbach. Others, 6 years? What if he flames out? I get the worry. Young coaches can fall into ego traps. But look what he's done. Turned Tatum into a two-way beast. Let Brown be the closer. Molded White into all defense. He doesn't micromanage. He lets the team breathe, airs with them, grows with them. That's champion culture. Strategically? With Porzingis returning, Holiday in his prime, and Simons adapting, 6 years of Mazzulla means tactical continuity. He's proven mid-game adjustments, like running Horford at small ball center against speedy teams. Imagine what he'll cook up with more experience. Lethal pick and rolls with Quetta, small ball with Minot flying. Our top 3 defensive rating gets even sharper. Offense. Simons off-ball, Pritchard as the microwave. Mazzulla's got pieces for any matchup. This shapes the whole season. Less rush for instant results, more player development. The front office is saying, we trust the process. And they mean it. Extending Mazzulla right after the title shows WYC Grousbeck and Brad Stevens are playing chess while others play checkers. Fans feel it. Comments like, finally, stability. We don't cycle coaches yearly like the Lakers. But the controversy. 6 years is a lot for a guy who hasn't navigated a rebuild yet. What if Tatum or Brown demand trades? Can Mazzulla handle the heat? I say yes. He's a player's coach, keeps the locker room tight. This extension is the glue for a dynasty. With Simons exploding and Mazzulla locked in, the Celtics are building something that could last a decade. But hold up. This raises a massive debate for us. Man, what a day for the Celtics. Simons climbing out of the hole to drop 25 and become the hero, Tatum yelling, that's my aunt, while Mazzulla gets 6 years to build a green empire. An individual breakout saving the rotation, and an extension screaming, dynasty in the works. So, fans, what's the verdict? Will Simons keep this fire or slide back to -15? And 6 years for Mazzulla. Genius armor or stagnation risk if the core ages out? I want to hear from you. Did this news duo give us the push for a repeat or just cover for bigger issues? Drop your takes in the comments, hit that like, subscribe, and let's debate till sunrise.